Today, President Trump is lashing out about the news that his top advisors were in constant communication with suspected Russian operatives during the presidential campaign. But rather than address the substance of those communications, Trump is lampooning the press, slamming the coverage of ousted National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, the man Trump fired just 2 days ago for misleading the vice president about his conversations with the Russian ambassador.
General Flynn is a wonderful man. I think he's been treated very, very unfairly by the media. Things are being leaked. It's criminal action, criminal act. And it's been going on for a long time, before me, but now it's really going on.
The president airing his grievances after multiple current and former intelligence officials told CNN that communications between Trump advisors and Russian officials could be cause for alarm. Between cries of fake news, the president took to Twitter to say, the Russian connection nonsense is merely an attempt to cover up the many mistakes made in Hillary Clinton's losing campaign. He also took aim yet again at the intelligence community, tweeting, the real scandal here is that classified information is illegally given out by, quote, intelligence like candy. Very un-American. Throughout the day, the president ignored repeated questions about communications between Russians and his campaign advisors. And top administration officials have repeatedly denied any contact.
Did any advisor or anybody in the Trump campaign have any contact with the Russians who were trying to meddle in the election?
Well, of course not.
Any contact with Russians trying to meddle with the election?
Absolutely not. And I discussed that with the president-elect just last night. Those conversations never happened.
Trump often spoke glowingly about Russia during the presidential campaign. Even in the wake of intelligence findings that Russia attempted to meddle in the U.S. election, Trump predicted U.S. and Russian relations would improve under his presidency.
Russia will have far greater respect for our country when I'm leading it.
He still insisted to reporters in January, though, that there was no contact between his campaign and Russian officials.
Did you or anyone in your campaign have any contact with Russia leading up to or during the campaign? Nothing at all.
And as recently as Tuesday, White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer said he had no reason to revise the record.